Hello again, everybody. I am Jeff of Jeff Opens Cards, and my little cat's here for now, but probably not for long. Um, Finally, better late than never, I've got my end of season financial report for season 97, which ended on October 31st, about a week ago. You can see here on the bottom of the screen, I got the headings. I have not repeat every season, just I usually have the spreadsheet not this size, so I usually see two seasons on the screen at once. So I just put that once every two seasons so I can see it on the screen. So that's not too confusing for you guys, but it is. My apologies. If you're curious, you'll be able to see the previous season's totals up here. This account, Digital Breaker, was just made within the season though, so nothing to report there on the prior season. For this column, spent, that's if I had any rentals on the account. That's basically the only thing that would go in the spent column. Then we got SPS. This is how much SPS was earned from ranked battles. This was the value of SPS at the end of the day. I don't always update it, so sometimes it's just kind of fill in the blanks. So it could be a couple of tenths of a cent off here or there, but it's close enough for these intents and purposes. This column then is the dollar value of SPS gained. So it's this column multiplied by this column. So here you can see there's about 2 SPS at 5.7 cents. That's 12.1 cents total. We got the events column. So there's a day where I enter tournaments only. It's going to be negative. And then that day or two later, I usually make the money back and then some, usually. But you'll have some negatives day to day, which the end of season total will give you a better idea. Focus, that would be the focus chests. And other than this account where I don't have an Archmage token or any bot for that matter, I've manually calculated out any Archmage fees on the accounts that have it, which is all but this one. So it's what I actually keep is all it goes in the spreadsheet. End of season, that was the value of the end of season chests. And we got the total earned, and then the net, which for some of these accounts there's no rentals, so these columns will be the same. But basically this number down here is the total accumulated value for the account for the season, which does not include things like staked SPS, liquidity pools, that kind of stuff. Basically from playing what I consider the actual game. So, and the other thing to note, starting with this season 97, I have started to not include the value of potions. I still love potions and I will ultimately utilize them over time. However, sometimes packs might only seem like a good idea if the potions were already free, so I don't want to count it as a value, because a lot of times, like if I have packs, I may not want to open them unless I have the potions already, and thus it's not worth it to me to buy the potions. So while I will use them, it's hard to say if the market value is truly what they're worth or not. And plus another key fact is the fact that you can't sell potions. So especially on like the secondary alt accounts, if I'm just trying to accrue value, well, I can't accrue value via potions since I can't sell them. The only value I get out of them is, and what I do is I'll transfer packs over to alt accounts and then open packs for whatever I have potions for. So I don't think I have to explain too much further here. Again, this is Digital Breaker. We earned $2.81.5. The good majority of that coming from tournaments. Key note for this is the account that I used for my bulk purchase with all the Chaos Legion packs, which also included 4,000 Nightmare Tower Defense packs. From that, I am now getting staked SPS. So, put a little asterisk on this one. I have some tournament earnings because I have staked SPS, which allows me to enter certain tournaments. And this account stays in bronze or low silver. So these are basically like the tournaments are like 5 or 10 DEC or 2 SPS to enter. I think the best one I had, let's see. Yeah, so it was a 2 SPS entry on this one. You can't see the cell that has formula, but 2 SPS to enter. And then when I got paid out, I got 16 SPS, which I think was actually my best finish, was the first one I did. But anyways, don't want this to be too long. So again, 281 for Digital Breaker. Then we go to Milo Cat account. Earned less than Digital Breaker, even though it was around for the whole season. It earned 13.33 SPS for the season for ranked battles, which is worth 74.5 cents based on the day-to-day value. No tournaments in the account. There's no stake SPS other than a little bit that's been accrued so far. 40.8 cents from Focus Chest, 16 cents from end of season, a whopping total of 93.8 cents, up from 54.8 cents the season before. On to the wife's account, which the season before earned 15.41. You can see right away, earned a little bit less this season at 13.75. Within that, earned 22 SPS from ranked battles with $1.16. Got $10 from Focus Chest, no events in Scout either. $2.52 from end of season. No special real notes or caveats besides that. The main alt account, oh, and also keep in mind, the previous account, or the previous season that you see at the top corner here, that included potions, so bear that in mind. So if a account's value, account earnings went down, season 97 versus season 96, it could be because of potions, where if they're equal apples to apples, maybe actually went up. Anyways, got 2066 for the main alt. It earned 60.5 SPS from ranked battles. Oh, I should have best mentioned on each account. So this account, the main alt, primarily played in gold during the season, actually finished in diamond. The wife's account that we just saw played most of the season in silver, got to gold at the end of season. Milo Cat was in bronze and then silver for a good portion of the season, also finished in gold, I believe. And the newest account, Digital Breaker, was mostly in bronze, got into silver 1 or silver 2, I think. I think got to silver 1 for end of season. So just bear that in mind as well, because you guys want to see like, oh, if I have an account in such league, what can I potentially expect? Depending, how good your cards and stuff are as well, of course. But anyways, for this account that spent most season within the gold leagues, 60.5 SPS from ranked, worth $3.27. No tournaments here either. I could have, but it's hard for me to keep track of tournaments on multiple accounts. 2 is plenty. My main account, and now the newest one with the small little tournaments that are very low entry in the lowest of leagues. But could do more than that. But I also have all 5 accounts that I do guild battles on as well. So it's a bit much to keep track of, even though I have bots for all rank battles except for the Digital Breaker account. Focus Chest, this account earned 977, and for end of season got 762. Again, total of 2066. Main account, JeffOpensCards. Boom. So even without counting potions, we went up from the prior season, from 190 to 225. Just gonna see here. Season before that was 368. Season before that, I didn't start tracking until late season. Was still 408 with a very, very strong end of season, which remains my best season, I believe. But scroll back down to here. One more tick. There we go. Okay, so 1212.95 SPS from ranked battles. And this is factoring for, this is post Archmage as well. This is what I kept. Over 1200 SPS for the one season, worth $61. From events, earned $35.08. I am not great at tournaments. With all the cards I have, I still don't have all of them, including in Modern. So, especially in tournaments like League of Champions and Wealthy Gambit, which, other than Modern Wealthy Gambit, Wild Wealthy Gambit, I don't have the collection power for it now, I don't think. Only ones I do. I think one of the most recent League of Champions and Wealthy Gambit I did, I went 1 in 10 in each of them. I still made some SPS from Wealthy Gambit though. I think I was like maybe 100 something SPS to enter and made like 70 SPS profit, something like that. So as long as I'm at least one game, which I barely did, you can't lose. You'll get your money back or better. Focus chests for the season, $71.37. Most of which came, you can see here, 2 of the last days of the season. I had 1 chest of SPS, about 500 SPS for each of those days. 65% of that I kept, 35% of it went to Archmage due to the fees. End of season, $57.59. Again, a total of $225. So what does that mean total in total? Well, there's everything accumulated. If you want to see the day by day or just the season total, it's all right there for you to assess. I'll just go through the bottoms here. I spent a total of 44 cents on rentals for the season. Again, I don't do much renting overall, although you can see if I scroll down a little bit, I did spend quite a bit, at least for me, on the main account to start the season. That was my attempt to see like if I get like all the cards. It was like 12 rentals, but including a max level Kitty and Shield Bearer, which I have a level 3 and level 7 of. But Shield Bearer at level 8 max level gets Return Fire, which a little bit of a difference. And you know, obviously Kitty at level 4 is level 3 opens up all the cards at max level, which I have most of. But again, not all. So that was my attempt. Like, okay, if I get some of these key cards in the account I don't already have, can the bot potentially get a champ early? Actually got into like low to mid Diamond 1, but not quite champ. And then once the rentals ended, it was still up around like 3,500 rating. Then I let the bot recuperate, which I didn't have any the other reward claim videos for a couple days while I was letting the bot recuperate. But now it's back, and I believe right now I'm at like 3,500 rating again. So it hasn't really moved much so far, but I haven't rented out those kind of cards again yet. When I checked before going to bed last night, the Byzantine Kitty was up to like 8,000 DEC, when my prior rental was like 5,000 to 5,500 DEC, plus the other DEC went higher still since then. So it's like, I don't want to spend, with a 2-day minimum, I don't know, I'll spend like $15+ on the Kitty right now. Let's see what the bot does first. I'll still probably, if I see, you know, a better price, may try running the Kitty again and see if that helps the bot advance further faster. Because, let's see, because if the bot can get into champion, which one do I want? I don't know. Never mind. But yeah, again, don't do much renting. So 44 cents on rentals. Earned a total of 1,318 SPS on the season from ranked battles, worth $66.66, minus a tenth. $36.96 from events, earned $91.77 from focus chest, $68 from end of season chests. Total earned net $263.12. But let me just see, let me just slide this over. And in case you want to include it, all the accounts combined earned 575 gold potions, 626 legendary potions. This is the DC value. If you did a bulk buy of 2,500 potions and you got 375 for free, this would be the cost in DEC per potion. Because if and when I do buy potions for packs, I'm always doing the bulk buys because I don't use them over time. Might as well pay a little bit less. And right now, so this would be the total DEC, 45,329 DEC of savings by not having to buy the potions. DEC currently is at 0.00091, so that makes that worth $41.25. So if you include that in the total, then for the season 97, which ended on Halloween, earned $304.37. Again, if you don't include the potions, $263. Again, that is already factoring out any and all fees that went to Archmage. So hope you guys enjoyed this. I don't think there's much else to go over. If there's other details that I should have included that I didn't, please let me know. And if I do a video like this for the next season, which I plan to, I can try to make any adjustments via any feedback you guys may give me. But hopefully you found this useful, valuable in some way, shape, or form. And although I'm wrapping up, I remember one of them on a show that I had prepared. Because I was kind of saying before what the accounts were doing chest-wise, league-wise. I prepared this. I have these tabs open so you guys know. You can go back in the video to like compare earnings to chests if you need to. But digital breaker here, 3 silver chests, 111 bronze chests for the season. Milo Cat, 49 silver, 76 bronze chests. 2/3 Wizard, 47 gold and 87 silver. The main alt, Plumber's Quack, 4 diamond, 116 gold and 66 silver chests. And the primary account, 96 champion chests, 107 diamond chests. So that is everything I have prepared for you guys. Again, hope you found value. Please give me any and all feedback, constructive or otherwise. Just try not to be a butthead, you know. No one likes that. But yeah, I'll try to keep this being a regular thing on the channel. Obviously once every 2+ weeks. That's how long the seasons are. But now it's 1:15 a.m. and I should probably go to bed. So thank you all for watching. Subscribe if not already. Check the links down below. I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time, whenever and wherever that may be.